Coach, buwanibona basikata kayona mo. Basikata kayona mo.
So what I just showed you is a video of Real AM players complaining about the club owners handing them unpaid salaries in a football stadium where everyone was watching, So there was a very disrespectful move, and everyone started commenting on that video and started saying Guti Mkize and his son Andile Mpisane are so unprofessional. Not only that, but a lot of people were complaining about the fact that Andile Mpisane had to intervene with the coach in terms of decision making in the club. We all know that Andile Mpisane, always made sure he put himself on. Someone said Real AM had to fall. I'm sorry, having Andile Mpisane playing for a PSL team was an insult to the league. So it's very unfortunate that the club owners had to intervene in terms of decision making. He actually bought the team so that himself he can play, because according to sources, his mom bought Andile Mpisane a football team so that he can be willing to play, as from his childhood he wanted to be a professional soccer player. So it is so unfortunate that people who are not talented enough had to be given favors in a professional league like that. But someone said, I actually think Andile Mpisane is not a bad footballer, but he does not have an attitude. Brackets, maybe it's the spoiled kid syndrome. If he took the sport seriously, he would go pretty far. He has potential, so that is very arguable. But me personally, I do not think that he qualified for a PSL level. Maybe a BC or some other leagues, but not for PSL, guys. Let's not lie to ourselves. He is good, but not good enough and fit enough for the PSL. So those kind of behaviors from the club owners made everyone lose interest in Royal AM, So a lot of people at some point were hoping that Royal AM would be one of the best football teams to ever come from KZN. You guys know that Royal AM, they bought the status from Bloemfontein Celtic. So that club had so many eyes on it, because previously it was, having a huge fan base. After Mkize and his son took over the club, everyone believed Guti, they will transform it into something unimaginable. Only it turns out that it was the worst club in the PSL football history. So it was really an embarrassing from Mkize, to end such a huge football club like that, And everyone witnessed it on a television, Guti. These people were very, very unprofessional. So some people were not really shocked by this kind of, as we were all paying close attention on how this club was managed, And a lot of people, especially the fans, were not happy with Andile Mpisane's attitude towards the coach and other football players. Once the players are not happy, how are they even gonna win you a game? Playing with someone who's not even fit. He was costing the club big time. The way that they were using this club, to trend, they were actually using it for clout. And people were just so disappointed that this huge club from all the way from Bloemfontein, because that's where it was founded, and then later they bought a status from Bloemfontein Celtic, So they were really crying about it. Guti, a huge football club like that ended up in the wrong hands just because of it was influenced by money. I hope Mkize and his son Andile learned a huge lesson if ever they run a football club in the future, because most of the club owners remains private, because they know how important privacy is when you are running a football club. You should not make it a fiefdom, because once you make it about an individual, a club that is supported by a lot of fans, make it an individual thing, that's where it ends. For instance, Kaizer Chiefs is doing poorly, but because of the support of fans, it's doing amazingly. So many flaws have been hidden. Now with Royal AM, they tried to make it about the Mkize family. That's when it ended, So that's not how they should be running a football club, It belongs to everyone, not the family, just because they bought it, Thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos that I will make about some of your favorite celebrities. Thank you.